Hello, hello, fellow Biafrans. Hello, my people. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your location. Join me, my people, for a very brief update. Join me, fellow Biafrans. Join me so that we will continue. Join me, my people, this evening by 8 p.m. Our PM is going to be on the internet launching Biafra shop. So I have to come this time, my fellow Biafrans, to talk to us. Not much, but we have to continue to evangelize. Hello, my wonderful brother, Sonny Son. Thank you for joining. My people, before I go ahead, I have to thank God, Almighty Father, merciful God. I glorify your holy name, my Lord, Almighty Jehovah. God, we say thank you because in every situation, you say we should give thanks. I remember my leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Please, my Lord, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for us. Protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and all Biafrans. He say, my people, today, as always, I have to use our leader's voice. Hello, Diane, my sister. Thank you for joining. Please, my people, anyone that wishes to join or to say anything to Biafrans, please indicate and I will send you the link. Hello, my wonderful brother, Iko Tuonye Freeman. Thank you for joining.
Nigeria has no name. Nigeria means nothing in Igbo language. It doesn't mean anything in language. It means nothing in Ijo language. It means nothing in Efik. It means nothing in Urobo. It means nothing in Ishekiri. It means nothing in Edo. It means nothing in Yoruba. It means nothing in Hausa. It means nothing in Tiv language. It means nothing. Nigeria is a name given to people in Africa by a European man. It is not your name. Can anybody tell us who formed Hausa? Can anybody tell us who formed Yoruba? Can anybody tell us who formed Fulani? It grew as a result of an organic process. When man tampers with the work of God, the nonsense happening in the zoo is what you receive.
Yes, my people, Nigeria means nothing. It doesn't have any name. Ghanaians, they used to call them Gold Coast, and they changed and answered their traditional name, known as Ghana, and since then, peace settled in their land. And people of Zimbabwe, they used to answer Rhodesia and all that. Even Burkina Faso, they changed their name and answered a name they can understand what it means. Maybe Nigeria will have to rename themselves. We are giving them free advice because we are on our way out and we are halfway home to Biafra land. My people, for us to achieve this Biafra and achieve it without too much stress, plus the stress we already had, we have to vote and continue to vote. 2 days ago, Professor Chioma educated all of us mainly on the reason why we should vote. One of the reasons she said is that we are living with animals people. These people they are like when you live with, if you are an animal, you are in the bush. You cannot rest with lion or tiger. They are the lion or the tiger that eats fellow animals that eat fellow animals. That's what they are. People who believe in takia, lies to get what they want. That's not our background. Our orientation as Christians and as children of God is to tell the truth, and the truth will set you free. But the people we are living with, they don't believe in truth. Realities of life does not mean anything to them. Welcome, Brother Henry. Thank you for joining. So, my people, today, the topic there is that zoo is using Southeast governors to destroy the rest of us. Though the person I want to talk about, I really don't know him in person or as a Biafran agitator, but he is a Biafran, an Igbo man, a very young guy, born and raised in UK, and he decided to come and invest in this zoo. And he was at Lagos because everyone loves to stay in Lagos, especially if you are a business person. But thanks to people like Innocent, those who knew that they have homeland to develop. So my people, we have to remember, as Professor Chioma said, why do you want to leave Nigeria? If you remember the reason why you want to leave Nigeria, that is exactly the reason why you have to vote. Put down your ID registration using all the links available. So my people, we have to listen to someone who is always reminding us that we have to vote, and we should vote. Voting goes hand in hand with the declaration of our referendum, restoration of Biafra, come 2nd of, is it 2nd of December? So my people, let's listen to this, our brother.
Fellow Biafrans, my name is Marvelous Arenze Chukwumakwo. As a major, vote. The Biafran self-referendum e-voting is a progress and will be until December this year, 2024. I know you think we still have time, but the duration of time we have from now till Sitenga, not too far as we take the reason. The Biafran Prime Minister can only do his part, which doesn't need because it is obvious. But he, Simon Ekpa, is entitled to one vote, just like every other Biafran. I respectfully urge you all, Biafrans all over the world, old and young, to participate in the ongoing Biafran self-referendum, publicize it, and assist those who need to be guided about it, to demonstrate our readiness to exit Nigeria, not on media or in the government, but together from Benue to Kogi, Enugu, Ebonyi, Edo, Imo, Rivers, Delta, Cross River, Anambra, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Abia, and Biafrans all over the world. Together, we will vote to decide our future, and our vote must count. This is a new dimension.
Yes, my people. Hello, Steve. Thank you for joining us. You know, my people, whenever you are doing something in life, it's worthwhile you take record of what you want to do, establish yourself, know where you want to be at each time so that you don't miss your steps. Our Onyendu said that if you are doing something, I beg your pardon. Onyendu said that if you say that you are a freedom fighter and nobody is coming after you, then what you are doing is not effective. Recently, everywhere you listen in Nigeria, they will be talking about Biafra. About Biafra. There was a time you cannot mention that name anywhere. But Onyendu said it, that time is coming when they will be talking about Biafra. But all that is like a stage we have come to and crossed. We have got, all those are now our past. We are heading forward, marching forward to reach our goal. And how do we do that, my people? You can only achieve it by voting for self-referendum. Check that those around you have all voted and register for your ID. Professor Choma also made a very important statement of why that ID card is important. Because if you go to America, whether you are white or you bleach your skin or straighten your hair, you are still a black man to them. You have American passport, but the main thing you will have is your ID card, like your Biafra passport or that Biafra ID card. So register for it and make sure you have it. In overseas countries, when somebody is born, you know, they will register you. The nurses will collect your name and send it through the system to where they call birth registration office, and your name will be there. Even if you die and somebody want to impersonate you to use your name, once they go there, they will see the details, all the names. Some people have first name, middle name, and their family name. Everything will be there. The same way it appears on your ID card will be the same thing on your passport. So my people, we have to be ready for all this. I know that to some people it might be very difficult to do all this. But when you remember that we have been fighting to get freedom and our liberty for so many years, you will then realize that this ID is worth doing. Some people might tell you, do not give your details to these people. Which people? They are my people. Even our people back home, before you open an account in the bank, you have to give them your details, and government collects people's details. As I said the other day, that is where they give all these kidnappers details of people's account for them to know who to kidnap and how much to demand. Because these people, they are caging us all around. They don't want our people to farm, just the same way they kept us in hunger during the war. That's what they are doing now. They burn our businesses so that we don't have anything to fall back on. So when you remember all this, you will compare it with your freedom. Do I want to register so that when Biafra comes, I will be a full-fledged Biafran? Or do I think of my data, my details, going to their data system? So you have to weigh your options and know which one is the right one for you. Or you will consider staying with the Fulanis that will Islamize you whether you like it or not, and Fulanize you. Maybe as they are the foreigners, they will turn you to an immigrant in your own homeland. So many reasons to vote for self-referendum, which will help the world recognize us when Biafra comes, because We cannot vote for our self-referendum and also recognize ourselves. Other countries will recognize us. So the self-referendum will help increase the number of people come December 2nd. And your ID is what gives you the right that you are a full-fledged Biafran. So my people, these are the reasons why there will be voting, which will end this month. And our Prime Minister has already said that on the 29th, 30th, which will also be the day for our fallen heroes, 30th of May and 31st, will be sit at home to enable people, while they are sitting at home, to do their voting. So my people, these factors are the reasons why we should vote and register for our ID. If you travel abroad as a Biafran, and maybe your hotel, if you are there on holidays, anything happens, because you can never know what will happen at any given time. You can go and report yourself to Biafra, what is it called? High Commission, because we have High Commission all over the world. And I can assure you people that the world wants Biafra to come. It's just that what they are getting from Nigeria now, you know, they are very smart people. They are still weighing their option. But once they see that we are now a nation, they will all dump Nigeria, because Oyibo man doesn't want anything that will stress him. So we will have our embassies in all those countries. When you get there, you go to your embassy and register your presence. So they will look in their data system to check whether this is you or whether somebody have stolen your card to impersonate you or to commit crime with your card. So once you do it, remember that Professor Chioma said, do not wait till August. We have only 2 months to August from now, June, July, August, so that you will be able to process, they will be able to process your ID and return it back to you. So my people, having said all that, I am going straight to the reason why I am here today. You know, these people, they think that they are very smart. No, they are not. They try to be, but they are not. Let me show you people the leader of this demolition.
The minister is insisting that the landmark property is intact and that the owner of the investment has no title to the 250-meter shoreline, which is the right-of-way belonging to the federal government.
No claim for landmark. He has no claim. We pay for infrastructure. We don't pay for shanties. And even though shanties are on our right of ways, 250 meters from the shoreline. So he has no claim. We made all the efforts to spare all his infrastructure. And that's why I say he's a politician here. And so while he plays the politics, I do the engineering work. You know.
My people, you see this very man. I think the man enjoys destroying things. As I said in the past, we Biafrans, we like to develop, we like to build, we do not destroy, we are not violent people, we are peace-loving people, people of liberal mind, we are very hardworking, industrialists. These are the qualities of Biafran man. But this very man, he was the one that formed the Bubago to tackle ESN when Onyendu established the presence of ESN. After waiting for them for so many years, these people were acquiring our farmers in the farm. The governors were there, as if to say that Nigeria must be won with the blood of the Biafrans. They just kept quiet until Onyendu, on the 12th of December 2020, came and introduced the security outfit and called it Eastern Security Network. He quickly went and formed the Bubago, most of them Fulanese. But you can never go to the north and see them recruit somebody from Biafra in their security outfit. They can never do it. Because it's like this regional police that we are talking about. You don't go and bring people from somewhere to come and be your vigilante in your locality where you know inside out. But this man formed the Bubago. Till tomorrow, Bubago is the one buying people in the villages because they are mainly those Fulani terrorists. Now he became the minister of works, according to him, that he is an engineer. This very young man that owns, what is it called, that owns Landmark, is a man from his tribe. And I don't know how they think. They are building and constructing an express road or train road, whatever they are constructing, from Lagos to Calabar. You know these people want to circle us around. Is it now that they know how to unite the nation by road? There's a road that will show you people. I think I don't have it with me. It's on the internet. Worry. If you see how a trailer fell inside a very big ditch, that people were swimming to go and save driver when the whole thing capsized and fell over inside that pool of water. All the roads, but they are using him now to demolish this island that this young man, young Biafran from UK, went and established in Lagos. They are demolishing it.
Yeah, I don't know the attention is seeking for.
Yeah, from what I can see in all this is that they are using this very man, demolish anything you can demolish, but they want to circle all of us because they swore to dip their Quran. And that is exactly what they are doing. These people have not come to do anything good for us. Not at all. And they will not succeed. They will not. Anyone that wants the link, please let me know about it. Yes, my sister Diane said, this foolish and stupid, wicked man, Umahi. Exactly. They are using him to destroy the businesses of Biafrans. And you are happy doing it without it. He's not thinking. He can never think. You say without thinking, you will finish your time in that office one day. My sister, that word, I don't know how it sounds, because this man committed a lot of atrocities as a governor. Was it not what people were saying, that one day he will come out? Is he not out now? What has happened to him? Because they're all in secret cult. That's what they think protects them. But God is bigger than them and their secret cult. Yes, somebody said the same thing, that they're all in a secret cult That's why they are always behaving that way. They don't care about anyone. So let's listen to what this our brother said about this demolition.
Nigerian government don't finally destroy landmark beach. That beach now one of the biggest tourist attractions to Lagos. It is worth over $280 million, and the beach has employed workers through different companies. Tourism is booming in that beach more than any beach in Nigeria.
Yes, he talked about employment. Automatically, more than this 1,000 that he mentioned that are now made unemployed, they will start roaming the street. And if you listen to Mahi, he said that they are not going to pay him any compensation for the shanty. Nigeria government, and their workers, they are just one people that don't follow any rule of law or any ordinary rule, that you are destroying something or a structure belonging to someone, that you have to pay him compensation, or that his insurance can claim anything. He said that government is not paying anything. Can you imagine that? What of these people that they are going to make unemployed now? Look at it. This is a country that anybody would expect us to watch and see how they are going to change. Change when? This is what Usman Danfodio wanted to do that he could not do. And his children or great-grandchildren, they now felt that opportunity has now knocked on their door. All these and more are the reasons why we should vote and leave these people and go our separate way.
But the government destroyed the beach because they say they want to build a coast highway from Lagos to Calabar, passing through that place. Remember, Nigeria has about 17% of Nigerian roads are highway, and 90% of Nigerian highways are very bad. In fact, most of them are death traps. But the government left that one and they focus on building a new highway passing through that employ thousands of people, that in foreign investment to Nigeria. Nigeria will complain of forex. We don't have forex. We don't have forex. Tourists come to that place. They spend dollars. They spend pounds. They spend euro. They spend all different kinds of currency that are stronger than Nigeria currency. But Nigerian government went ahead to destroy that beach just like that. Could it be this is another white elephant project?
No, but you people will agree with me that if this beach belongs to Dangote or Malami, nobody will come near it. Nobody. Please, my people, I need a little bit of interaction, because when I am talking alone like this, and I know that a few number of you are around, I don't really feel very good. I want us to communicate with each other. There is availability of link for you to join and talk to our people. Or if you write like my sister Diane, I will read it out, because I will still play the voice of Biafra Unite, what somebody said about this road and how Nigeria is doing it to unite everybody. They are not doing it to unite everybody. They are doing it for easy access, for their conquest of the southeast and south-south. That's all. These people are very smart. We have to also be smart like them. They are demolishing this very site because it belongs to an Igbo man. If it were, okay, Dangote has a refinery in Lagos. Why didn't they go and start from Dangote's refinery and tell Dangote that they will not pay him any compensation? That one is a business for Dangote. This one is a business for the young man from Biafra land. But no, it is the Biafra man's business that will be demolished for them to build a road from Lagos to Calabar to unite Zoo.
Because if the government actually wants to actually fix things, the first thing they should focus on is on our highways. We are so bad. In fact, you remember last year when an accident happened in Warri, Benin, it was caused by bad road. Thousands of people lost, investment gone. Same thing, East-West road, the same thing. A lot of roads from the south, south especially, are in terrible states. The government go ahead to destroy something that is employing thousands of people in a country whereby we are complaining of people are not getting jobs. Companies are laying off staff. But the government prioritizes destruction.
Yes.
Because these projects that the government is embarking on might not even be completed. It's not a curse. Because it is historical that the government only have the urge and it ends in the urge. They don't go ahead to complete the task. I hope the government thought about this very well before going ahead to destroy that particular beach. Because that beach, a lot of people invested a lot of money. And in case you don't know, that beach is housing a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses are in that beach and they are paying thousands of dollars.
Look at it.
That beach attracted a lot of foreign investors. And
yes, they are not building any road. They just want to buy people, businesses, because man is a Biafran. Yes, and it's easy for them to use Biafra man to do it. That's very sad indeed. More than this has happened in that zoo. I know, but whenever it does happen, my brother, we have to let people know. That will let you know that these people are not ready to change. So we can never say, oh, let us consider whether we will still remain Nigerians. No, they can never change. It's getting worse. That's why I am playing this. And to let you know that this road construction is just a way to circle us round and put us right inside. Yeah, that's why they are building this road. And you people know who is giving Fulani all these dirty, evil ideas to their agenda. But aka ga-ebi fanani. Aka ga-ebi fanani.
it's still attracting foreign investments before it was destroyed a few days ago. This is sad.
Yeah, my people. I have one of our brothers here, most of us, we all know him.
Caller on WhatsApp, you're welcome to the show. Please, your name and, if possible, where you are joining us from. Please go ahead.
Yeah, that's why.
I can hear what you're saying.
I want to ask you a question.
Who is interacting with me? Who is interacting with me?
This is Christian. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay, please go ahead, Christian.
Okay. I want to say something. Now that you have the road commission to pass through all the coastal region up to Calabar.
Thank you, my brother. He is reminding you people to like and share. Thank you, Freeman. Thank you, my brother.
Don't you think that that is a way of uniting Nigeria once again, making sure that the infrastructure is getting to the east?
Come again with your question, please. Start afresh.
Have you seen it? This Christian is from the southeast or southwest. Those sitting on the fence don't want to join what we are doing. He's still waiting for Nigeria to be united. Listen to his question.
That we connect all coastal region from west to the east up to Calabar. Don't you think that it is a way of showing some kind of unity that the development is now coming to the eastern part? And they are...
My people, let me tell you about this unity he mentioned. I've always said it's like a disclaimer. We are not violent people. We are not criminals. We are not people that hate peace. We love peace so much. We love freedom. We love liberty. We welcome visitors, foreigners. That's why we welcome Fulanis when they came. They are the ones who are looking for our trouble. We are not violent people, but that does not mean that if you come looking for our trouble, that you will not get it in a very high dose. Because they have fought us in 1967. It was Govt who started the fight against Ojukwu, and not the other way around. We came back, they say no victor, no vanquish. We started from the scratch. So what have changed now? What have changed? Why are they buying people all over the country? Spending this money, is it better than spending the money to secure security and make sure that everybody is at peace with one another? Now they are building road. What does that mean? They want to circle Biafra. Let them build it. It will be to our own advantage. At least it is one of the proceeds of our oil and gas. But I am telling you that they are not ready for any peace. Anything these people are doing, they have an agenda behind it. Yes, they will not complete the road, my sister Diane. They just want to destroy the business of people in that place. Lagos-Ibadan Express Road has not been finished for the past 20 years till today. My sister, go ahead. This is it. That is the secret, is an agenda. And they will use a southerner to do it. The same thing that Wike is doing in Abuja, destroying houses belonging to people from Southeast. That's what Wike is doing. And this one is here, destroying from the South. And Wike is in the North, destroying. Just the same people, we are the target. But only God will settle us with these people. Only God. Let's continue with this voice.
Longer neglected the eastern part.
Okay.
That is my question.
Okay, fine. That's the only question you have, right? Or do you have more questions?
That's the question I have, because I mean that the federal government is trying now to put inclusiveness.
Okay, fine.
That's why I asked.
Okay, fine. Please pay attention, and when I ask you a question, I would like you to answer. Just be realistic and be straightforward. Let's conversate like a civilized people. Now, before the road you talked about, they just commissioned the road. That's what you said, because I haven't seen any road that they built from east to all the coastal region. But you said they have commissioned. Fine. Now, before the commissioning of the road,
They started already from Lagos.
Okay.
They started destroying some of the beaches. Yeah, from Lagos.
Are you
they have
hearing
started
it?
Oh, they have started it from.
Yeah, have you heard it that they have started destroying the beaches, which includes landmark, this young man's business? Yeah, my brother Freeman said they will not stop us going back to Biafra land. They will never. They are trying, but they will not succeed.
Lagos. Okay, fine. Now, let me ask you, if you are calling me, have you been to Calabar before?
No.
Have you been to Iguacha, Port Harcourt?
No.
Good. Now, have you been to Yenegoa before, which is the capital of Bayelsa?
No.
Okay, good, fine. That means you are not from any part of these areas that I have mentioned. Now, I have a question for you. I was thinking you are from, part of these places. But since you are not from any part of this place that I've just mentioned, since the beginning of the amalgamation of Nigeria, and before the commissioning of this road, now you're talking about that they have started building from Lagos, are the people of Calabar, Iguacha, Yenegua, Uyo, in fact, all the coastal region, are the people from the coastal region not been going to Lagos all these years? Or have they been going to Lagos?
I think that because of the new government.
No. I told you, hold on, please. I told you from beginning that when I ask you question, kindly answer. Just go straight to the point. No, let's not twist it. You ask me a question and I'm answering you, but I have to answer you with some important questions so we can get the answer. So just answer that one, only that one, then I'll come with another one. Have the people from coastal region not been going to Lagos before the commissioning of this? Yes or no?
They have.
They have. Thank you. That is very important. Now, since they have been going to Lagos all this while, do you think that the commissioning of a road from Lagos to coastal region, so to say, let me use the same word, coastal region, from Lagos to coastal region probably may come to my village? May come to my village. Fine. But since you have acknowledged that the people from coastal region and people from the east have all been going to Lagos State before the commissioning of this road, how then, not how dare you, I'm not saying how dare you, how then do you think that the commissioning of a road from Lagos to coastal region is the reason why we are going to abandon our freedom, or the reason why we have been dying all these days, all these years, asking for freedom?
Let me read. My sister Diane said, the man is confused. He called himself Christian. He is a coward and one of the people benefiting from the corrupt system in Nigeria. Of course, he benefits. Do you know that when our prime minister was still doing what I'm doing now, he showed us his elder brother that committed a crime as a major general or one of the commanders in the army. His senior brother, they are very wicked family. You know, he's a very short man. Very wicked, this Omahi. If you know the number of people this David Omahi by when he was a governor, you will not believe it. He even started using that Ebubago to attack his political opponents. And our PM then was showing it to us. His elder brother is the one in charge of Ebubago. This man is very evil. Look at, if you see the guy, the owner of this landmark, that boy will not be up to 32 or 33. Very young. I think they say he's 27. He was born here. He studied here. And I can assure you that that boy, maybe he took some loan. And look at how he's ending this guy's business and all the workers in that place without looking back, without making any suggestion for that road to be taken through another direction. But no, why didn't he tell them that they have to take it through where Dangote has his refinery? But he went straight. That man is very evil, not just a coward. A coward, sometimes cowards can be kind. They only become cowards when something very hard is happening to them. This one is not cowardice, it's wickedness, evil-mindedness, corrupt system. Yeah, Nigeria is a corrupt country. Very corrupt. That's why they don't want Biafra, because they know that Biafra will work with transparency. That is always our modus operandi, to work in a very transparent system so that everybody will know what each other is doing. If I'm getting it wrong, the other person will come to my aid. That's what Biafra is all about. Very neutral, liberal-minded Biafras. That's what we are. No corruption, no nepotism. We don't nepotize. But all these are what they are gaining answering Nigerian governors. That's it. If you say the truth, no freedom of speech, no freedom of association, no human right. Everything is infringed.
Think that is it reasonable enough? Yes or no? Because I have more to say. Yes or no? Do you think it's reasonable enough?
That is why I said this, that the new government has started to make some move of inclusiveness. That's what I said.
No, I heard you. I will come there. I will reach there in terms of inclusiveness and all that. But
my people, you see why we do this every day. In fact, I do this program once a day. Most of my media colleagues, like Vam 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 and all of them, some of them, they do 2-3 programs a day. Our people need to be spoken to constantly. Do you know that all these things that they are buying people in Imo State, Tiger Camp, the one in Ahafia Camp, the one in Isukwato, all these places, buying our people, even recently in Enugu, somebody from Biafra land will be saying this, talking this way, talking trash. Yes. Thank you, Hillary, for joining. He said, after 50 years of Biafra genocide, same story, year in, year out. Number one, steady. Yeah, no steady electricity, that's number one. Number two, no good road. Number three, no good pipe-borne water. Number four, no security. Security is even the most, because even if you don't have good pipe-borne water, you can go to the stream and fetch, but you can be going to the stream, somebody will come out of the bush and arrest, kidnap you. Number five, good equipped hospital, none. no schools. We are tired. Yes, we are tired. I will also play you after this video or voice message. After this, I will play you what Prophet Joshua Iginla said.
Just answer first. Do you think that because of the commissioning of the road, that's why we have to abandon freedom? Do you think that anything like that can exist? Do you think so? Yes or no?
It depends on you. Depends on you.
Okay, fine. Since you can answer it, the answer is no. Now, that is number one. Then number two, sorry. Then number three is this. Let me tell you something, my brother. The politicians from the East.
Hello, Innocent.
The politicians.
Thank you for joining.
Are agitating, fighting against marginalization. Let me say this today. Maybe you haven't heard it before, maybe from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or from Mazi Samanepa, but thank God you are hearing it today from Biafra Unite. Now, let me tell you something. The marginalization of the Southeast and South-South, as they have geopolitically,
they don't care.
These areas, is not in any way the fact of Biafra agitators or liberators. The people who are fighting against marginalization of the old Eastern region are the Igbo and the other politicians from the old Eastern region. They are the ones championing the battle or the fight against marginalization. Because of what? There are two things. The first one is that they are either blind, spiritually blind, not to see the plans of the Fulani against other ethnic nationalities in this geographical entity or this geographical expression according to Awolowo. They didn't see the handwriting on the wall to see the plan of the Fulani Caliphate against other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. They didn't see it, or they saw it, but they turned blind eyes because the people who are championing the Fulani conquest in Nigeria are their godfathers in politics. I want you to pay attention and pick something. Thank God you called. Thank God that you called. It's an opportunity. Now, I am not insinuating. I will give you physical examples. Now, these political elites, as they call themselves, from the East, who have been fighting for or against marginalization of the East. I've given you one instance. Either they see or they do not see, or they see but turn blind eyes because they don't have the capacity to challenge the Fulani oligarchy and Fulani, political elite who want to use their terrorists, their youth, to conquer the entire southern Nigeria. Either they see it, they see the plan, and they can't speak because they will be picked up, or they will be rendered useless. Or,
yes, my people, as he said, yes, my brother Innocent said, Betty, indeed, the old Eastern states need to go with their Biafra. It is due to ad overripe. A lot has happened and gone wrong. Yes, it surprises me that a matured person like this, the one asking Biafra Unite this question, does not understand what is going on. These people, they are not going to dip their Quran in the sea like just bringing a bucket of water and dip your book inside it. All these things they are doing is just the processes. That's the process. They want to circle us round, but they will fail. Because when Biafra is declared and nation starts recognizing us and we are known as a nation, they will have no choice but to stay off our land. We have crossed this Rubicon. No more going back. Are they going to bring all the people they fight back to life? They can't bring them all back. And like they rightly said, that Govt would have used us to win his war instead of fighting war. And that's what the Fulanis are doing now. Who is giving them that idea? Oyibo, friend of theirs, of course. But we will show them. The UN and all the world union that has that international law cannot wipe it off tomorrow because we want to declare using the international law. No, it will remain there and we are going to use it. We will get our independence. All these things that Fulanis are doing, they are shooting themselves on the foot. They think they are wise. But it's always good to know how people act. Ndị Igbo si nọ mbelede ka eji ama dike, ma ife ike mekwa achọba dike. You know? What do they mean? Final from, okay, why don't they use this money, these billions they are spending now, to stop to stop all these people that have infiltrated our bushes and bring security? But they will not. Why are they buying people? Why? What do they stand to achieve? So this road they want to construct is that dipping their Quran in the high sea. That's it. From Lagos to Calabar, do you know that 2 emirs lives in Lagos? One is, what's that governor's name? Somebody gave me the name 2 days ago. The one that spied somebody during the time of Abacha, the central bank governor. He is there in another Fulani caliphate is in Apapa. So they have distributed themselves, positioned themselves, and this is what they are planning, to go Nigeria around. These people, you think that the Lamido, yeah, they are all in Lagos. And they are the ones deciding land disputes now in Lagos. My people, our only option is to swell this voting system, our self-referendum. Register your data as a Biafran. As for the kind of person that is talking to, yeah, Lamido, yeah, the type of person talking to Biafra Unite, this guy is sick in the head. Unification by building roads, buying people in the bush, not letting people to farm, hunger killing people. Is it because our people refuse to march on 28th of February for hunger? Hunger is everywhere, but we are used to the type of life. Change is that is Biafrans for you. Every hard situation, we know how to avert it, how to keep calm and start from the scratch. When we came back from Biafra, they gave us 20 pounds. We all started from the scratch. So this one they are doing now is so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And they are all educated. Some of them are. They know that government in exile is a very legal something, and it is workable, and it is working for us. Let's just finish it. Is just left a little more. But I'm enjoying it because this man shows that many Biafrans are still sitting on the fence.
The second one is that they, the politicians, are fighting against marginalization because they know that if the rights of the Southeast.
Hello, my sister. Ndewo, do you know that in homeland, Biafra, they intimidated people not to vote or talk about Biafra? I know. That's what they will do. That's what they will do. But oge mefananya vam. Oge elu oburo mmadụ ga-agwafe agwa. Our people will vote. Our people will vote. Why are they fighting for us to remain with them? So that we will be sitting there watching them buying us. No, it's not going to work. It will never work. It will never work. Let them intimidate them the much they could. They have been intimidating us. You can imagine foreigners coming to your own land to tell you what to do. And these lily-livered governors and nonsense Ohanese, you know. I was going through our PM's Twitter handle this morning, and he wrote there that is crying that nobody attends the meeting of the Ohanese, and our PM put there emoji of a face laughing at them. Nobody is coming to meeting. Nobody will go. People are scared. No security, and you are spending billions to build road. That is another means of dipping their Quran in the high sea. This is it. And they are using an Igbo man to do it. Tomorrow, they will tell you on the news, we are the ones killing ourselves. And I will not blame anybody saying that. Because look at this very young man that has landmark, which employ thousands of people. Thousands of people. David Umar, he went and demolished that place, rendering so many people homeless and jobless. And this very young man, all the money he borrowed, I pray to God that he doesn't have heart attack. But Biafrans, I really don't know. Why can't they come and build this? Do you know we have a beach in Abakaliki? We have another one in what is it called? Somewhere in Abia State, plus Calabar Seaport and One Seaport. But they will not want that. Even, do you know that Oti took Nigeria government to court for not allowing him to build airport and to dredge that sea? Because the sea goes direct inside the ocean. And once they dredge it, ships will be coming from abroad to bring people's containers there. But they don't want it. Yes, they will follow up with Obatobi, of course. My sister Diane said, what they are doing now is let me just grab what I can. They know that their time is up. Yes, exactly. The politicians in Southeast and stupid elders there, their end is at hand. Exactly, my sister. Their end is at hand. Their end. These people, they are really giving us hard time. When you hear all this and see what is going on, you will know that our PM, that man doesn't sleep. Poor young man, he doesn't sleep. Look at all that he has to battle with.
Should be given to Southeast, it will definitely end up in their pocket. You and I may not even be aware that something like that happened. Are you aware that they take
yes,
salary,
Hillary,
they collect
she is very
salaries
correct.
for each state from Abuja each and every month in billions of naira? But me, I don't know about you. I don't know. Maybe you are a politician. I don't know. But if you are not a politician, I can swear say that you and I are not getting a dime from the money that they are collecting from Abuja. You eat based on the work you are doing or the market you are selling, the goods you are selling. That is how you eat, including me. I am not eating based on what I'm benefiting from the government or what the government is paying me. So,
you know, this insecurity and money given to politicians they are talking about. All these governors, do you know that all this insecurity, that's why they don't care. They don't care about anybody. They use it to make money. Do you people know? You know, Onyendu is a prophet. He said it that time that some people in the government are very complicit to all this insecurity, that they are making money with it. They will tell you that they are fighting Boko Haram, they are fighting insurgency, and they will be giving them billions from Abuja. And they will not do anything. Look at 4 days ago at Nimbo, issues of local government. They killed 4 people, 1 man and his little son. They killed 2 of them. The wife was crying. That's inconsolable. She was crying. They are making money with every little thing. Do you know the security? Every day, anytime that Onyendu comes to court, his lawyers complained that they don't know who claims 500 million. Not 50 million, 500 million naira. Any day that Onyendu comes to court for security. So all this insecurity, they are making money with it. And they will go to outside world, America and Britain and Germany and France. All the people that has what is it called? Embassy. They will borrow money from them that they are fighting insecurity. Whereas they are the ones that created Boko Haram. Like the vice president. He created Boko Haram with Buhari and Malami and Gumi. All of them. They sponsor them with government money. Gumi was asking for 40 trillion. Otherwise, they will be kidnapping school children. Have you seen them kidnap school children again? No, they have paid him 40 trillion from our oil money. Now, my people, do you all know why there's scarcity of fuel? In the zoo now, in the north, they are selling 1 liter. That's 1 bottle for 2,000 naira. Because our Obatobie is at work. Onyendu kwuru si na onye na-eme freedom fighting and nobody is talking about you. Na ife na-eme nwere isi. What you are doing is not effective. Our Obatobie is effectively destroying the zoo. Ogwaliafa, I will be your end. For renditioning Onyendu, it will be very expensive for you people. As long as they are holding our Onyendu in that zoo, they will never know peace. You see this road that they are constructing, let them go ahead. I wonder, as Diane said, that Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, for 20 years now, they haven't completed it. Let me see how they will complete this one before Biafra declaration. My sister Mary said the manipulation of the witchcraft method and convincing some. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they are making money using insecurity. That's why they created it. It's another avenue of making money for them. But that notwithstanding, there's a reason they are constructing this expressway from Lagos to Calabar. That's it. That's the way they are dipping that their Quran on the high sea. So they want to please their forefather, Osman Danfodio, so that in his grave he will be rejoicing. It will be like those who crucified Jesus. The first day, they say, oh, we have pied him. Second day, they are still saying, hey, let him get up now. On the third day, what did they say? Their mouth got shut. That is what is going to happen for this Biafra coming. Because they are illiterate, educated illiterates. Even Shetima, sometimes he will be trying to pose as an educated man. Education, our foot.
They are fighting against marginalization because of what they are going to get out of it if their right is being given to them. Not for you and I or ordinary street man. No. Now, these are two main reasons why they are fighting marginalization. But we, the agitators, we, the freedom fighters, are not fighting against marginalization. If we are fighting against marginalization, nobody would have died. Our people wouldn't have been pushed, we wouldn't have picked up arms to fight for our freedom. The reason why, the main reason, the sole reason why we are fighting for freedom is because we are fighting for our survival. It is the survival of the fittest. This word that I have said to you today, I want you to remember it. We are fighting against extermination, internal aggression. People are coming from Fota Jalon. People are coming from Sahel, fully armed. Have you asked yourself, who is giving these people arm? Who gave the Fulani arm? They say they are Marudas. They say they are Kaurera. They are pastoralists. They are animal. They do animal husbandry. Have you sat down and asked yourself, who is giving them AK-47? Are they crossing borders? They say they are from Senegal. They are from Senegambia. They are from wherever. Ask yourself, are they crossing border to Nigeria with AK-47? Are they buying it in the market? Who is giving the Fulani AK-47 to go into villages and slaughter innocent people? Ask yourself about that. Are you aware that they were already in Enugu? They were in Ebonyi. They were even in Imo State. They were here in Anambra State. Are you aware that it was the formation of the Eastern Security Network back then that chased them away back to the north? Are you aware that they are everywhere in the West? This idiot on the screen called Femi Kuti, ranting and talking rubbish. Is he not aware that Fulani armed bandits are there in the West, chasing people from their homes and their villages? So we are fighting for survival, not marginalization. I want you to know that today. There is no any amount of, road, even if they like, let them build international, let them open all the seaports and all that. There's no any amount of infrastructural development that will come to the east today that will make us abandon Biafra, because we are not fighting against marginalization. We are fighting against extermination of our people. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Is it clear to you now?
You see, my people, Biafra Unite is a top-notch journalist, and I always doff my hat for him. This guy that asked this question will go home today not fulfilled, because his question was made dead on arrival. The way Odenanwa analyzed one simple question he asked. How can a matured man like you be asking this type of question? How can you? These people have been buying your people before before the war started till today, and they are not giving up. Buhari just opened doors for his people to come here and fulfill the promise they made their father, that they must Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. It will never happen. We are not Nigerians anyway. They can do that, but we are not inclusive. They will not include us. not at all. So my people, remember that by 8 p.m. today, our PM is going to launch Biafra Shop, where they sell everything online that relates to Biafra, boat, flag, anything. And all money goes to our liberation and our freedom fight, majorly to our gallant men. Unu watara ife m na-ekwu? So my people, try and be there. If you cannot be there, you can watch through my link, because I will be connecting this studio to it, so that anyone who could not get the link to join directly will see it there. Thank you, my darling brother, Emenike. Are you back? How was your short holidays? I hope you did enjoy yourself. Life is very short. We should all learn how to take care of ourselves, my people. These people don't want us to be happy, but they have failed. They have failed, though. They will not get what they are looking for, not from us. Not from us. So there's a video I want to play for you people. You know, sometimes people and stupid question only deserves a stupid answer. Yes. When people will not think before saying what they are saying or asking you one nasty question. Where is this video? Listen to this video.
We are not doing anything unlawful. And we have no reason to want to stop it. And the Nigerian Constitution does not allow anybody to say they want to break away from any part of Nigeria. So I don't know. I mean, you are the teacher of history. The law,
this Yeye man,
arise of Nigeria allows individual Nigerians or groups of Nigerians to advocate for self-determination for their people. Do you have any expectation that President Tinubu will sit down and negotiate for the Yorubas to leave Nigeria when he is himself a Yoruba man? That is business of the president. He will do what he thinks is good for the country. We will do what we think is good for our own nation from Nigeria. And nobody is disputing the fact that we Yoruba are being destroyed in Nigeria. Last night, only this last night, crowd called me from somewhere in Oyo State that Fulani people had invaded their village and had scattered the whole place. We cannot continue to live like that. If anybody thinks that people like the Yoruba people will continue to live like that, you are deceiving yourself. You may pander to the Constitution. You may pander to the authorities of the land. But you cannot twist the truth out of existence. That's the thing. You cannot say you do not know that the Yoruba people are under pressure in Nigeria. You cannot say that Yoruba people are not being killed. God have mercy upon us. In Nigeria. You cannot say that that a group of young men did an estimation of how many Yoruba people have been killed. They think it's up to about 29,000.
Can you imagine? My people, you have heard it. This is one of the Yoruba statesmen that I respect because he is in a very good relationship with Onyendu. Our PM and Onyendu used to hold meeting with Koiki Media and this Professor Yebanji. Look at what the Arise man, what's his name? Abati, Efes or whatever his name is. He's always like this. Always trying, according to Professor Yebanji, trying to pander with Nigeria. With all the number of people these people are buying in that country, they are still, rubbing heads or hearts together with these visitors that they don't want nationals, indigenes of that country to drink and keep cup. Everything about us now, every day you hear another horrible story. You'll be praying for your people back home. Yes, my sister Mary, she said other countries have herdsmen and have ranches, but Fulani herdsmen are using cows as disguise to disguise their agenda to capture people's land. Yes, that is Ruga. And not only to Islamize, not only Islamization. Exactly. They want to capture land in Nigeria. That is the one they call Ruga. Ruga in Fulani language is land grabbing. That's what they want to do. They say they want to use Nigeria to settle all the Fulanis. That's why they are buying people, so that they will come and settle their people there. That is it. Because sometimes I'll be asking myself, if you want to bring your people, they can come in and they have been there for years and nothing happened, nothing of this sort. This is the worst development I have ever witnessed in that country. A whole government, you are busy buying people, even using the military. Something that I have never heard of in other countries, even other African countries. Yes, Diane, every Nigeria journalist are evildoer. Yes, because of brown envelope that don't care about the citizen. They are only after the money they are making for themselves. Yes, your own brother's blood and their families from. Do you know that if these people succeed tomorrow, all these people in politicians, all those these fly-by-night journalists, they will all fly out and go and relocate to either another African country or abroad. That's what they will do. The innocent civilians, brothers and sisters in the towns and villages, they will be the ones suffer. This is why everybody should support our Prime Minister. Onyendu is coming out. Onyendu is coming out. As Ordinanwa Biafra Unite told this guy, we are not going to accept anything from anyone. Yes, there's this very man. Let's listen to him.
Sit down. God began to speak to me about Biafra. And I stopped somewhere last month, and I'm going to throw a little light on another one. And I pray that the authority concerned should listen to me. And it's a statement. Dialogue now, so that you should not be knocking the door for dialogue and there's no dialogue. That's what God told me. I keep saying it. I said there is a spirit in this young man. It is bigger than what physical eye can see. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man, but I'm speaking as a prophet. I said, what I see in this young man is bigger than him. You see the man, the small boy that we call him, what is inside him is bigger. It's not just an ideology, it's bigger. I said, I see an animal. Which animal did I told you last time? Huh? I said what? A what? A what? A small puppy. I see a small puppy going forward. All of a sudden, I saw so many strange wild animals, lion, bear, great animals around the puppy. Then I saw the puppy look back and saw that the animals around him are so many. Suddenly the puppy, what I saw last month is different from what I'm seeing now. The puppy is developing some futures of wild animals. This prophetic word is not to the negative. It's very important. Take the Biafra agitation serious.
Oh.
Dialogue now. Because I see a time. Doors are knocked. Calls are made. People who are heavy. I say we have come down. But these people are not willing to dialogue again.
Mm-hmm.
Please, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Dialogue now. Dialogue now.
Yes. My sister Diane said every politician and journalist in Nigeria, their families are not in Nigeria. Exactly. They are not. Why are they not there? Because they know that the system is not working. The system is not working. They are not in Nigeria. That's why they are careless about the citizens. The terrorists are kidnapping and abducting in Nigeria. Then Emenike said, Freeman said in Joko, fire. Yes, our prime minister is the dragon. Fire, he blows it. Oh, the zoo will not forget our prime minister in a hurry. I'm sure that by now they are regretting why they kidnapped Onyendu. Because by now, Onyendu would have still been, listening to them. These, what will I call them? Stomach infrastructure DOS. That is a prophet Iginla. The prophecy is manifesting now. Yes, our PM is bringing the dragon all over. Yes, blow hot fire all over. The whole pipe has been blown up. And they say they will be carrying the oil now by tank to the north. And Obatobi asked them, which road will you pass through? This our PM, eh? Oh, Gaga Nogu. Gaga Nogu. Anwana Kogunanya. That is our PM, eh? Oh my God. I've never seen a guy like that. Ijidi eba o jide geba okwa ndi Fulani Femi to go their match. Yes, this is Prophet Gila. You know why I'm playing it? Because of this very wonderful session between Biafra Unite and Christian, the one who asked him that question. He said that his name is Christian. You know, sometimes all these Fulani, they will come, they will even use Igbo name, and they will be asking questions. So, in the process of answering that man that question, Biafra Unite told him that we are not going back. Even if they build the road on the sky and bring it down in Calabar, it can never stop us again. We have crossed it. That line, we have crossed the red line. We are now on our green light. Move, move, move. We move, my people. They can no more dialoguing, not now. The man said it. Dialogue now. That time is coming when you would want to dialogue with these people and they will not listen to you. Why are they spending billions to construct that distance road? Whereas inside the town, no road. Between Onitsha and Enugu, no road. They will tell you, oh, it's your brother, Ekweremadu. Everything, they will send it to our brother because they know that they are their stooges. They are yes members. Stomach infrastructure, none of them, our sister said it rightly, none of them has their family in the zoo. That's why they are less perturbed. But when Biafra comes, everybody will be included from the scratch. That's why they are asking now that we should vote. With your self-referendum, you have established yourself as a Biafran. And for your details to be there, you have to register your identity and with all your details. And your name will be there on the system for life as a Biafran. And I know that when Biafra comes, it is coming. But once it comes and everything kicks off, we will have also death registration office as well as birth registration office. That's why we are gathering these details, because Nigeria have no statistics, no records. Anything goes. During election, they will go to Mali, they will go to Niger, bring people in. I know geographically they are more in size, they are larger in land mass. But in the southeast, we are thickly populated on a very small portion of land. Even Omar, he said it here. I saw it on the internet where he was saying that in the north they have cattle routes, but there's no cattle route in Biafra land because farm is not very far from home. We live very close to each other. There is no cattle route. So let the government try and build ranches for them in the north because they have mass land there. But no, they don't want that. All these people, they travel abroad. They are friendly with Americans, with Britain, with Germany, with France. Tinubu goes to France every time for his medical treatment. He has no hospital in his country. Shame on them. But they've never seen how entering children's schools or walking on the road. Or there are Muslims in this country, but I've never seen them pray on the road and stop traffic. Only in the zoo. So my people, why I play Igila now is to remind us that this Rubicon, we have crossed it. We are not going back. We want our freedom, we want our liberty. The diversity in this sense is very dangerous. It is no more secular state. It is now polarized, with only Fulanis dictating, foreigners coming to our land, our ancestral home, to dictate for us. This is the more reason why those sitting on the fence should vote. Because people who don't like your tribesmen, who don't like your clan, they don't like your tradition, when they finish buying the others, they will also buy you. Biafrans at home, ndị nọ n'ụlọ, unu ga-anụ ife a na-ekwu. Onye niile na-eme na ya bụ sabo. Your sabotage can never make Nigeria to be one. You have heard Professor Yebanji. He said that they are not staying for Nigeria, that they have their own Oduduwa nation, that he doesn't care. Everybody in the country is in tears. Everybody. We want our freedom. We are no longer talking about marginalization, but it's our freedom, our liberty for ourselves that are still living, and for our children unborn and our great-grandchildren, their safety. We don't want to be raising our children looking for paper, immigration. If I tell you people what I went through here in this country to get my paper, it's like asking a cow to walk through a needle. That's my own short story. Our children cannot go through this because we are running away from the Fulanis. No, we have our own home. Let them go back to North Africa. But it's not for us, it's for those who want to answer Zoo. Let them carry on answering Nigeria. We are now Biafrans. There's always a time for a new beginning. If a child is born, it's only one day that he will try to walk. He will put one leg forward and will drag the second one, and he will start walking. That's what we are doing. No more going back. Dialogue time has gone. So my people, I will leave you so that you will have time to rest for 8 o'clock. If you have time to join. Yes, Fulanis pray on the road to find trouble. Exactly. They will come to your land. They will one name no. Fulanis, they will pray on the road to find troubles so that when those people in that area challenge them, Fulani will strike and buy the whole of the community, like they did in Okwama. Yes, at Ugeli South. If you see those children on the internet, all sitting in the bushes, can you imagine that? For over 2 weeks now, children living in the bushes and the elderly ones. These people have no feelings for anybody because they live in the bush and it's their custom and tradition. We are not asking them to leave the bush. We have been accommodating them for so many years. Now their eyes are open and they want to put hands in our own eyes. Yes, my brother Edwin, this project is not in any way what the Zoo government tells one Nigerianist that it is. The inept and buffoonery of most of these southern Fulani stooges are blogging. Fulanis can't wait to destroy. Yeah, that is pure destruction. People who like demolish, burn, kill, do this, they can never tell you about construction or development or building an industry to absorb people. Look at this, the one they are destroying, demolishing now, called the landmark, owned by a Biafran guy. Demolish. That is the only thing you will hear in Nigeria. Demolish. That's all. You can't hear anything about new something to introduce or develop. No, they don't know about development. All they want is darkness. Do you know that is a Fulani man that since after the war has been bringing generator to Nigeria? No light. A Biafran guy developed a Lisa that can give a whole village light. Do you know that Lisa uses water? That Fulani man called the guy and warned him. All hail Biafra, the great. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. You know, this very Biafran an Igbo guy, he developed a laser that powers a factory, or it can give light to a whole village that uses water. No emission, just water and no sound. Soundproof. This Fulani man called that guy and warned him that if he knows what is good for him, he should stop that thing that he is introducing in the market. He has already sold a couple to factory owners. Hello. Good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for joining us. They went and stopped that guy. And the next thing, they started looking for the guy and he ran. So those Biafrans in America said that they are going to give him a new phone and a new number, and that they will help him secretly. But the best thing is for him to leave the zoo, because if he is there, they will buy him. Nigeria don't know anything about development. All they know about is demolish, kill, buy people, stop them, stop. They don't know anything about development. No. And this goes to show you the hypocrisy of the West. The Western world, they don't like Africans because the situation in that zoo is the kind of thing they like. But in their own country, everything has to go well. Everything has to go well. In years to come, Nigerians will regret what they are doing themselves when they will be watching themselves by supporting one Nigeria. No, my sister, to start with, they will change that name. I'm sure when we must have all gone and Oduduwa's gone, they will change the name and they will rename it, because it's a name given to them by Florence Shaw. Ghana was called Gold Coast. They changed it and called themselves Ghana. I'm sure, because that name is bad luck. There is nothing like one Nigeria. Nigeria is 1001. Many, look, when Biafra and Oduduwa goes, Middle Belters, they won't stay there with them. In fact, they have declared for Biafra. Yeah, the Middle Belt, part of them declared for Biafra. They said that these people, they buy them every blessed day, every day. You can imagine that it is through their land that they came to Enugu 4 days ago. On Sunday morning, you will be in a church. Somebody will come there and buy you. You will be in the farm. They will buy you. What sort of people is this? Very warlike people. They don't like anything peaceful. No, 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 no. You can't talk peace to a terrorist Fulani man. So my people, as I said, remember by 8 p.m. today, there's going to be a launching of a Biafra shop by our Prime Minister. And as usual, you know, he always gives us tip of the new development when he is doing anything public like this. He will just give brief speech, which I know that we all like to hear. Oh, the people, they are animals. Even animal is better than them. You know, the other day I was watching wildlife, and you know bull, this one that looks like a fibu. That bull in the bush, they were like 4 of them. And tiger came and held one of them on the throat. You know, that's how tiger kills them. So the tiger held the bull on the neck. The other group of bulls, they ran and came back, and they used their horn to fly tiger away. In fact, they gave that tiger a terrible wound because they are defending their own. But these bulls and tigers in the politics, they don't care about anybody in the zoo, especially the Southeasterners, because they put pressure on them. They put pressure on them and they succumb to the cheap blackmail. That's up to them. We have crossed that Rubicon. No more dialogue. Never. So, my people, I will leave you now. I hope we have all enjoyed this evening program. Let us remember the reason why we have to vote for self-referendum and register. You need to register, because if our people back home will register and give their data to Fulanese, what is too much in giving your data to your brothers and sisters? That we keep it for you safe. And you know, Professor Chioma is a very, very he's a very careful woman. The way I see her, she's very, very, I don't know how to qualify her. Somebody that she's a very hardworking person and she's a no-nonsense woman. Yes, thank you so much. She's the kind of person, very diligent and very determined in what she's doing. With this kind of people and the type of PM we have, no nepotism. He cannot say, oh, this is my brother, let me twist the hand of the rule. No, you will be answerable to the law. Whatever the rule of the land says is what you will do, whether you are my brother or you're my sister. That's transparency. I love that lady. Whenever she takes us on any seminar, I have to learn something from her. So my people, try and be there. Every Biafran must be there. Thank you so much. If you are tired of joining, watch through my own link, because I will link my studio onto it for the Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, my people. Have a very good evening and remain blessed. We Biafrans, anyị bụ ugo. Mmiri na-amanwu ugo na wunwu ugo arụ. We cannot bring our standard down to their level. We did when we were there working hard, trying to make Nigeria work. We are the business people. We are the hardworking industrialists. We are developers. We are engineers, doctors, nurses, accountants, everything. But they don't appreciate us. So we have to go and build our own nation. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow by the special grace of God. Okoko them said that n'onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwana ụla. Ka emesịanụ, my people. I love you all. Bye from here. Thank you. Thank you, Mary, my wonderful sister. Bye, Diane. Bye, everyone who see.